my YouTube channel. My name is Sonia, and I don't even know where to look because my iPad camera is here. My name is Sonia. I'm a content creator based in Montreal, Canada. Today, I just came here to rant because I've not been in the mood to be creative or do anything this week because a lot has been happening, and I've been keeping it together pretty well. And I think I still am, but I just feel the need to like rant. And because I've not been able to edit any videos, I have lots of content, but I have not been able to like just get myself. I've just not been motivated to edit anything. I was like, let me just come here, do a live, very raw, something I don't need to edit. Y'all can watch it or not, but I just wanted to keep up with my Monday and Friday posts. So here goes. I'm coming to rant about being unemployed. So since March 2nd of 2024, I've been unemployed. In January, I started a Salesforce course because I'm trying to switch careers because I've been working as an executive assistant all this time. And I paid a lot of money for that. I've been trying to get jobs with that. I finished the course and internship in like July, but I've been applying for jobs even before I finished. Trying to get a job has been difficult in this economy. The competition is a lot. I'm not just seeing a lot of stuff I feel like I can fit into. It doesn't even seem to be there's a lot of the roles, Salesforce roles, and there's like so many of us trying to get those jobs now. Um, then there's the thing of where I'm living. I live in Montreal. Most of the jobs here, they need you to speak French. There's a lot of people that have been approaching me about jobs, but because I don't speak French, not been able to like even continue, like to even get to the point of an interview because they reach out to me or would like to talk to you. Are you bilingual? And I'm like, I'm not, you know. Then it ends there. And then I've been applying for like executive assistant jobs as well as Salesforce jobs, just like anything I feel like I do. It's so hard to even get interviews these days. I mean, I've gotten a few, but nothing has like really progressed. And it's just so hard. I don't know. Am I the only one going through this? Like I hear people saying the job market is really hard in general everywhere around the world, but it's like annoying. So I've been on employment insurance, and that's pretty much how I've been surviving with like my Canada child benefits. Put that together, and I have like a incorporation. I'm gonna tell you about that because that's what's put me in a funk this week. I have an incorporation that I opened in October 2022 because then I was thinking I want to get more jobs. I want to do contracting. I want to be able to put it under my corporation, and but I jumped ahead, like I jumped the gun. I should have chilled on creating one until I actually got something, right? And so I just went and created it. Oh, it doesn't cost so much, like $200 or something. It's not too much. Yo, okay. The first year was it was inactive, so I didn't like have anything to file. I just did the annual returns, but I didn't realize the annual returns to keep my whatever active was $12 was not my actual income taxes. So I didn't file for the first year. First mistake. Now that I've realized, okay, now that it's been a bit active because I've been doing some virtual assistant work for someone under my company, so it doesn't affect my EI. Um, it's not been a lot of work because it's very like sparse and sparingly, like it's just based on what I work. It's not like a contract of like, okay, if I work like every month you're gonna pay me for 15 hours or something. It's just like, oh, if this month I do 3 hours, you pay me for 3 hours. It's not much. So the lady hasn't been giving me a lot of work, and I don't have any other clients. I need more clients. But I've been finding a way to like manage myself. But now it's getting a lot because I'm starting to get into debt. I mean, and it's starting to annoy me because I hate being in debt. And I need to get a job so that I can clear the debt I've built up and just do other stuff in my life. Because normally, you guys know I would travel. I've not traveled this year because of that. I've had to like cut down on a lot of things, not do a lot of things I would normally do because there's no money for it. The money I get from EI is pretty much to pay my mortgage, my bills, groceries, and put my son in activities. And the money I get from that plus the CCV is really not even enough to cover that. And that's why I'm in a little debt because it's not enough to cover everything. And my mom's here as well. So things come. Yo, guys, I don't even know. Guys, it's been a lot. But back to the incorporation. I now was like, okay, I need to file my taxes for this year since it's been a bit active. And I go to find out that I'm talking to this accountant. I go to find out, and she's telling me she's gonna charge me 1,500 to file my taxes for 2 years. And I'm like, what? What? She's like, oh, she can do a payment plan for me. I'll pay her in 3 months. I'm like, even that doesn't make sense. Like 1,500 in this period in time of my life where it's like I am looking for money like nobody's business is when you are telling me I need to pay 1,500 for how much did I even earn this year that I'm paying that amount to file the taxes? I was like, I can't do it. But I spoke to my man about it, and he told me there's someone that does it for some of his friends. They're much cheaper, so I approached them, and they are cheaper. So it's gone from 1,500 to 1,600, but $600 for the 2 years. Since the first year was inactive, the first year is cheaper, but the second year that's active is a bit more. But then he told me because I live in Quebec and I've done some things in Quebec, I need to register under Quebec. So the registration I did for my corporation was federal, but like I need to register under Quebec. I need to get a neck Q number, a NIQ number, or something like that. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then I go to see the process and I fill out a whole bunch of stuff like it's long and it's in French. And I get to the part where I have to pay. And it's $378 to register. And I'm just like, God. I'm not really crying, guys, but like I should be crying. I was just like, all these expenses that I've not budgeted for, I did not expect. I just paid off like my credit card and now I'm putting more stuff on it and I still have debt like on my line of credit and I'm just like, what is going on? How am I going to survive this? I'm applying for jobs every day pretty much. I mean there's here and there where I take a week off of applying for jobs because it just gets frustrating applying and nothing's happening. But I'm applying for jobs every day, every day. Nothing is happening. I got called for an interview, a preliminary interview, but I don't even think that's gonna work because I think they need French. Because the woman emailed me in French, so I don't think I'm gonna have to respond to her. Like, oh, my French is not that great. She's probably gonna say, oh, we need someone in French, and that's gonna be the end of that. And it's saddening. Like I don't even know how many months it's been now, but it's saddening. It's saddening. Like it's probably about is it about 9 months? It's about 6 to 7 months now. No job. I'm guessing. Yeah, about 6 to 7 months. And I really, honestly, I'm proud of myself because for the most part, I've handled it well. I haven't been depressed. I haven't been panicking. Nothing. But it's you know, I'm like this week because of this whole incorporation thing and having to file the taxes and the extra expenses that have piled up. It just made me feel annoyed and I really just need to get a job because I'm tired of not being able to do as many things I would like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just came on here to rant. Is anyone else going through this or am I alone in the world? But the economy is just killing. I still have to take care of my mom and my son, myself, and pay mortgage, pay bills. You know, I'm just like, can I file for bankruptcy? Is that even a thing for somebody like me? It's just I even thank God for the employment insurance. If not, like what would I do? I mean, if I didn't wasn't getting employment insurance, I would have gone on a job for sure. Because I would have got a job even if it's not as much as paying as what I would have gone a couple of jobs, even if it was not paying as much as my previous job was paying. But because I'm getting employment insurance, the way I looked at it is like if I'm not gonna get a job that's gonna pay me at least considerably more than the employment insurance, it doesn't make sense to get a job that pays me the same thing or lower because it's like when I can get that and not have to work, why go and work for lower? So that's why I'm still on it. But the problem with employment insurance, you can't really do anything with it because you have to declare it and they'll subtract it from it. So except it's under my company, I can't really do anything. So that it's frustrating, but I just came on to rant, and that's my video for today. I didn't even think it would be this long, but ranting takes a long time, I guess. Hopefully you guys watch this, even if you don't I did my bit. I put something out on Friday around noon. So I'm feeling accomplished. See you guys on Monday. Bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know if you like more of this real chit chat content. And maybe we can do lives where it's more engaging and people could probably join me on the live. Let me know, y'all. Let me know something you might want to know. But yeah, Montreal, apart from the fact of the French, it's great. I love being here. It's great, especially for my son. He's in French school. He's learning French. Everything is cheap. I don't even imagine I would have been able to survive on EI in Toronto. And so I'm just grateful. At the end of the day, I'm grateful. Even though I'm going through a hard time right now, I'm still very grateful because it could be a lot worse and it's not, So I thank God. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know if you enjoy this or if I should never try this again. If the realness is too much. But I like being real, and so I didn't feel like editing, and this was the easiest way to post something without editing. Booyah. Bye. How do I end this?